back on the Morning Brew with friends, and I love when we have a full couch, and Dara, Carlos, and TJ, and you guys have a cool thing coming up. But first things first, I got to ask, because you guys at Tractor on Wells Park here had big thing Monday night. How was that? It was the first big music show, right?
It's called Mondays on the Mic, and it was for the first time last night, and it happens every Monday night. It was good. Yeah.
Good.
Adam Hooks is hosting for January. The host changes every month. So.
And the host gets paid and brings in all of his buddies to play, right?
Yeah, so it's we're trying to create kind of a room full of musicians on a night where you don't traditionally gig. So kind of a workshop feel over time, ideally, and hopefully.
I like that. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah. And if it fails, what do?
Then we bring it to Thursday nights.
Nicely done. Because Thursday night, I'm calling it the fail party, but it's the fail night, right? Yeah. And this is a thing that, in the business world we talk all the time about. If you're going to fail, just do it fast, right?
And move on.
And learn what you can from it, right?
Exactly.
Is that kind of where this idea came from for the fail night event?
Eric Whitmore and I were at 1 Million Cup Summit in Kansas City, and we were talking about different cities and what cities are doing, and one of the cities was talking about during the Fail Night that there really isn't a space for entrepreneurs just to come together and commiserate and get it out in the open and move on. And so we really wanted to bring it back.
Is it like, hi, my name is Dara and I failed in business? Is that what it is?
No, we wanted to be really casual. We didn't want it to be depressing. We didn't want to have, therapists waiting at the door, to take your name. So, Eric reached out to Carlos and said, hey, can we do something at Tractor? And so Eric, Carlos, and I, and Lawrence Espinosa from Albuquerque Soul got together. Yeah, and so we got together and we talked about it. And it's really entrepreneurial happy hour. So it's not this structured event like 1 Million Cups or some of the other startup events. It's really informal. It's the first Thursday of each month, and each month will have a different theme. So this month is Fail Night, but next month will be What's Your Passion Project. And then March we're going to look at, Let It Rain. How do you get angel investors and how do you get capital to keep your? But again, it's that more informal, fun setting. So
sounds good. Well, and TJ, I know you're one of the speakers this Thursday. So what did you fail at?
Many things. Many things.
Well, what are you going to specifically then be talking about failing at on Thursday?
My failure this past year is a good year in many ways, but my failure was around sales and marketing, taking my eye off the ball, and that led to me having to lay off one person 2 weeks before Christmas, and that's not fun.
Right.
But
so what you learned from that?
Yeah, exactly. I learned what it takes to become a company that doesn't just serve a set of clients, that is diversified, all that good stuff you learn, and intellectually, but once you experience it, that the pipeline got dry here, so you're going to feel it here. That's what we felt, and so I'm learning what it means to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Right. Now, and how are you going to share that on Thursday night? Is that the kind of thing that you just have to stand up there and say, hey, we screwed this one up, or do you say these are some issues that led to it? Do you explain it? What do you do?
I'm freaking out a little bit.
I've never seen you freak out. Yeah. This is what you do as a freak out here, is sit here nice and calm. And
right now, right behind the eyes, I'm freaking out. No, but yeah, I think back to what brought this whole thing on. You got to be vulnerable. You have to trust that the community's got your back, and you have to be your whole self, and that includes the failures you have, and that will just help us get closer. You go through a failure with somebody, there's more resilience in those relationships. So that's what I'm going to try to do and try to bring is my whole self and try to just put it out there, knowing that maybe somebody could use it in some way that's not cool, but I don't think so. I think we have a really great posse here in Albuquerque.
Excellent. Was this the kind of thing that when you guys are planning this, you want like a 10-minute talk, a 20-minute talk, or is it just simple like...
It's going to be real short.
Okay.
The programming is going to be all of about 25, 30 minutes long.
So about a pint long?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because, the idea, honestly, too, is to just create a situation where people can be in the same room and talk about business or things other than business, so, but getting everybody in the room. And then not wasting their time, but showing them a short amount of programming and content that makes sense for them as professionals, entrepreneurs, and folks in Albuquerque that like to do things like craft beer and talk business at the same time. But then just to have a good time in a good space.
We had a really great partnership. The first time that we met, we were sitting at Tractor, and Cynthia Jaramillo from the Hispano Chamber was sitting nearby, and she was like, "What are you guys talking about?" And we said we were planning this. And she got on board right away. So it was great validation for that organization to want to partner with us in this kind of event. So I think it's got huge opportunity and to network across, the people that go to 1 million cups every week, but looking at the different groups in the community that work with small business and entrepreneurs.
Well, some of the kind of stuff that isn't usually brought up.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to bring up the bad news bears part of business.
Yeah.
It's so many people when they do talk business, it's all roses and rainbows and unicorns and everything else. It's never like we failed and
and what we learned and
right,
how somebody can learn from that.
Right, unicorns poop too, right?
Yeah.
But so when did you want to just launch this with fail first of all, because it's kind of a good
we
strong
wanted to test it out just to see how many would show up. Now, again, it depends on the weather and how many people, but we've gotten a lot of response.
Just take an Uber, it's fine.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
It's Albuquerque. Wait 10 minutes, though, so we'll be done. So, yeah. So we wanted to test the waters with that. And then Lawrence came up with all these ideas. He had like 6 months worth of programming. And then
I love that.
Yeah, it was like one night one event that quickly became like, oh, okay, let's do a monthly event.
That's cool. That's very cool. So fail's the first one. What was this? Do you know what the second one is?
Passion Project is
Passion
for February.
Project, and then Angel Investment.
Yeah.
What else? What are some of the other ones that are bouncing around?
We do want to do a Fel Night quarterly, just to see, where it grows from there. And again, it just depends on the response. So, but yeah, just looking at, different aspects of being an entrepreneur, small business owner. Maybe somebody's looking, I've never done that before. Maybe I want to get involved. Yeah. And this is a very informal way to do that.
Right.
You don't have to go and make your pitch. You can just go and listen.
You don't have to be on stage.
Well, everyone's welcome to be there too. You don't have to be somebody that failed or owns a business or anything like that as well. You can just come check out the show, so to speak. Yeah.
And there's plenty of dark spots in the back of the tractor that you can just kind of hang out at and just kind of be part of it. Well, it's great. Well, it's Thursday night. Starts at what time?
5:30.
5:30 to
7:30.
There's music at 8, so.
Free event at the Tractor in Wells Park, which is 4th and the railroad tracks there. One of my favorite little spots. We're back in a couple of minutes on the Morning Brew with friends, and hopefully we won't fail too much.